Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Marian. Give it an extra warm welcome. I would love it if you could hit the subscribe button and stay for a while. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you more than you know. So as you could tell from the title of the video, today we're going to talk about Victoria Beckham Beauty. They recently had a pre-Black Friday VIP access sale, whatever they called it. 20% off, I think pretty much every item on their website. And I did pick up a few items. Every other time that they've had a sale, these items that I picked up, they were out of stock. So this time I took advantage and purchased. I'm basically going to pull out all of the Victoria Beckham Beauty items I own and just let you know what I think about the brand as a whole and if I think it's worth the price tag, because it is a pretty luxurious brand
as far as price range goes.
So if you are somebody who is interested in Victoria Beckham or just loves Victoria Beckham in general, then just go ahead and keep on watching. All right, my lovelies, so this is the first item I picked up. I only purchased 2 items and then I got a free sample of one of the new perfumes she launched. So this originally retails for $60 and I purchased it for $48. It is the Augustinus Bader Cell Rejuvenating Priming Moisturizer in Golden. I believe the original no color tint or whatnot was sold out, so that's why I went for this one, and it is the 15 ml size. I enjoy Victoria Beckham's packaging. It's very simple, straight to the point. I also really love the packaging of the products themselves. It has that tortoise design, definitely feels heavy. You can tell this is glass. It's fancy. Okay, so we're gonna use this. I don't have any primers yet. I'm going to use this all over my face and then I'll put on my other primers. It's not going to be a full face of Victoria Beckham because I don't have everything she has to offer. I have heard so many great things about this. Every single beauty content creator that I watch and has tried this has fallen in love with it. So I'm hoping I will as well. It feels really nice and moisturizing. Does give me a natural glow. Please ignore this thing here. Okay, feels good. Okay, as you can see, I already have, ignore this, I just have a little bit of concealer sitting on that little situation, but base is already down. I went ahead and mixed the Chanel Numero 1 foundation and the Glossier tint drops, and then I went in with the Huda Beauty Fall Filter Concealer, and it is actually laying down very pretty on top of that priming moisturizer. I did go into the Smashbox matte primer for my T-zone, but on the rest of my face I just have the Victoria Beckham primer. And it's looking beautiful. Okay, next thing I'm going to use is this little thing right here, which is the Contour Stylist. I own 2 shades. I think 4 or 5 are what she released. Right off the bat, these are too expensive for what they actually are because you get such tiny amount in here. I understand the concept and understand why she created it. She likes to be very precise when it comes to her contouring, and I understand because this is like a pen, but you just get such little product for the price that you pay.
Is the formula absolutely stunning?
Yes, it is.
But I can still say it's not worth the price tag. I'm using the lightest shade, which is Travertine. I have Travertine and Marble, which Marble is the second lightest shade. And honestly, I feel like Marble is more of a bronzing shade, a tiny bit more on the warm side. I wouldn't say it's a true contouring shade. But yeah, it's pretty. You see that? It literally just melts right in as soon as you start blending it. So formula A+, price tag for how much product you get, I would say a D or an F because it's just too much. Okay, she does have cream blush in her line. I wish she would come out with some powder blush. That would be nice. And again, packaging, absolutely beautiful. It's that tortoise design. Major is the shade. It's like a very pretty, like rosy kind of shade. It's a $4.99 brush, and I pick it up from the stick. I've wanted to pick up another shade in the blush. I just haven't.
Honestly, I don't need any more blushes. That's the main reason why.
But this formula is very, very pretty. Definitely hear a lot of people rave about this formula. I wonder when we're gonna get some powder blushes. Okay, let's get into the other item that I purchased, which is one of the eyeshadow palettes. The Smoky Eye Brick in the shade Tweed. I feel like this one, every time I wanted to pick it up, it's sold out. This time during this 20% off sale, it was not, which is so nice. And here is this tiny little thing. Originally retails for $56, and I got it for $44.80 with a 20% discount. It has a 12-month shelf life, and it was made in USA of US and imported ingredients. This is hefty, like it has weight to it. The tortoise design and the little clip. I have heard some people say they have issues with their clip, little protector, but for mine, close is fine. And here is the color story. It's all matte, but I have heard great things. It definitely looks like it might be a satin silky kind of formula, so I'm excited to put this on my eyes. I already have my eyes primed. I went in to the NARS eye base, and then just the other thing that's on here is the little sample Sweet 302. I forget which color. I think it was 3 colors. This to me smells like a man. I know some women enjoy fragrances like this on them, but for some reason on me, every time I've tried to use a maybe more masculine or like gender neutral fragrance, it just always pulls too strong on me. So I don't know how I feel about this. I might have to mix it or just tell my husband that he can have it. It smells delicious, but just not what I like to put on myself, you know? All right, let's start with the eye look. And by the way, every time you purchase from Victoria Beckham, you do get like a cute little pouch. If you travel a lot, this is probably a great little makeup bag. Okay, so I think I'm going to start with the lightest shade, and this is the Sonia G Crease L. Thania B. Wells and Blair from Simply Blair have raved about this little eyeshadow palette. Definitely a very silky, velvety kind of formula. Let's see the blendability on it because it's kind of sticking right where I put the brush. Reminds me of the Lisa Eldridge formula, that Charlotte Tilbury formula that she has in her little 6-pan eyeshadow palette. This is a great formula for mature eyes. It's almost like you're working with a cream, which I feel works beautifully on all lids, you know? Okay, that blended out so nicely. My eyelids look so soft right now. Looking at the pans, this one and this purple plum one, it has tiny micro sparkles in it, but I don't see it translating onto my eyes. So I don't know if that means those two formulas are different from the other two. Let's do the dark brown next, and then I think I want to jump into this one. This is a Refer 01, and it's gonna go in the outer corner and on the crease. Ooh, so pretty. This formula is fabulous. I can see why there's hype around these. Now I do remember seeing people review these when they first came out, and one of the first negatives was just how small it was for the price. I definitely feel when it comes to Victoria Beckham Beauty, the packaging does give you luxury. You feel it, you see it. But I think because, you know, Victoria Beckham is a celebrity, towards the beginning of the launch of her brand, a lot of negative comments were being said just because she was, you know, a celebrity. But I do feel like Victoria Beckham Beauty is a favorite in a lot of beauty YouTubers who do review high-end makeup. Okay, do you see that blend? It is so pretty. I think I'm going to jump just a tiny bit into this like orangey red. Reminds me of a brick shade. This is the Wayne Goss E5. I'm going to put this down here. That blended out so smoothly. Okay, this formula, first impressions, wow. It's a good one. It's expensive, so I'm glad I got it for $44.80 versus the $56, but yeah, it's good. Okay, I do own one of the lid lustre in Starlight, and I think she released this particular shade for her birthday, possibly. It was like a special occasion. I did put a tiny bit of NYX glitter glue, and I have definitely found that these work better with your fingers. You can try using a brush, but you just won't get, you see that? It looks wet. You don't get the same effect that you do with your fingers. So every time I use these, I use my finger. It's so pretty. Okay, eyebrows are done. I did jump into my Master Mats from Makeup by Mario and used the lightest shade in my inner corner. And now for powder bronzer. This bad boy right here, the matte bronzing brick. I have it in shade 02. Again, the tortoise. This has a good amount of weight. And here is what it looks like. So 2 shades. I normally just mix the 2. I could probably get away with using shade 3. And it is a refillable compact, so that's nice. This bronzer is
stunning.
This formula, so good. So good. This is the Sonia G Soft Buffer. I can go on and on about this bronzer formula. She did amazing with it. It's just so silky soft, literally blends right into your skin. It almost sinks in even though it's like a powder. It's just so good. All right, I don't own a brow pencil from Victoria Beckham. She did recently launch one. I have heard great things. I just haven't tried it. I also don't own mascara from her brand or the cream highlight. All of those items are items that I have debated purchasing, but I honestly don't need any more makeup. I also do own 2 of her eyeliners. If you've been here for a minute, you already know that I don't use eyeliner too often. So I have this one, which is olive. Honestly, it's like a forest kind of green. It's not, I wouldn't necessarily call it an olive shade. Very pretty. And this one here, which is in sea gray. Both of these have a little bit of sparkle, as you could see with the reflection. And it's like a silvery gray. I'll put a tiny bit of the sea gray, even though it doesn't really go with this, but it's fine. And I'm just gonna do it right on the waterline here in the outer corner, just because these stay put. They dry down fairly quick. On the other side, it does have the little smudger, so I'm just gonna smudge this really quick. Well, I did enjoy these liners. They're pretty nice, very good quality. Definitely feel it's one of her popular items in her line. All right, last but certainly not least, lips. I do own only one of her lip liners, and no, I own two. Just kidding. Let me find the other one. Hold on. Okay, I found it. So I own the shade 01, which is a pretty light tone shade. It's like the color of my lips, or a tiny bit lighter. I do really enjoy it. It's a nice one. And then I also have shade 03. I tried purchasing shade 02, but every time I've tried, it's been sold out. So this is 01 and this is 03. It's a really good formula. And honestly, I don't need to purchase any more lip liners. So that's why I just didn't. We're going to use shade 03. Yeah, this lip liner is nice. It'll last all day. The formula is very, very creamy. I feel it's also another bestseller for her brand. Okay, for lips, I believe she has a lip stain. These bad boys here, which are the Posh lipstick, some lip glosses. Does she have liquid lips? I don't know. I own two of these. One is a very pretty, almost orange red, which is perfect for like holidays. I could probably wear it, but I don't want to wear it today. And then this one, which is in Pout, and it's more of a mauve pink tone. Fire is the red one. We're going to go into Pout. Let's see. And this is a very like soft, almost hybrid between a lipstick and a balm kind of formula. It's a really nice one. Don't expect it to last all day. It's pretty hydrating. It's a nice one. I enjoy it. I've almost picked up a different color. I just don't need it, so that's why I haven't. All right, my lovelies, here is the completed makeup. I think everything came out beautiful, super soft. Definitely could have gone a little bit more glam, but this is just what I'm feeling today. So pretty. A lot of sales going on right now as I'm filming. It is Thanksgiving week. I would say Victoria Beckham Beauty is a pretty nice brand. Yes, the prices are up there, high-end / luxury. I don't think everything in the brand is worth the price, but I do feel a couple are like
top-notch kind of products.
I'm excited to keep using this primer. So far, so good. I feel my foundation and everything is laying down so nicely on top of it. The eyeshadow palette so far, 10 out of 10 for sure. That formula, so pretty. Silky, smooth, velvety, and I feel like it would go perfectly with eyelids of all ages. I would definitely say that high-end and luxury brand, it's not for everyone, and I totally understand if you don't think the price tags are worth it, because I have been there. I have definitely thought that way before. I don't want to say you just have to appreciate it, but you learn to understand the pricing and the brand, because at the end of the day, honestly, that's what you're paying for. You're paying for the brand, the logo on the item, but I'm telling you, some of them, it coincides with the price for sure. So take that as you will. Do not get offended. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all of your opinions. But for me, Victoria Beckham, it gets 2 thumbs up from me. Almost every single thing I have from them, I absolutely love. And as you can hear, I need to get going because my kids. Thank you so much for being here, my lovelies. I would love to know if you have tried the brand Victoria Beckham. And if you haven't, what item interests you the most if you are intrigued by the brand itself? Let me know if you tried the perfumes, colognes. I don't even know. It's just not my favorite. Okay, do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you are not subscribed already, and I will see you all on the next video. Bye!